2 races left, 1 transfer spot. We got 3 drivers in the hunt for a chance to race for a championship in Las Vegas, but only 1 driver in 1 week will be able to walk away as the champion. Hello there, I am Zane the Bearded One, and here we are live from my studio in Charlotte, North Carolina for Outlaw Nation. It is Outlaw Nation racing live from virtual Homestead-Miami Speedway. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you guys. Thank you for letting me come into your house to watch some grassroots NASCAR Heat 4 racing on a Saturday night. And it is a jam-packed show as we have so much going on. I guess the first part is we'll hit the news. This week, there was a rule change that there will be 4 drivers racing for a championship next week in Las Vegas. That championship will break out in certain ways here. This is how the transfer spots will go. Smoke Fan with his points lead of 201. Bulldog in second with points of 200. He's only down by 1 point right now, so Smoke may be shaking in his little smoky booties. And then Beast of Asgard sitting in third with 193 points. They're safe. They're locked in for the championship race next week. But Too Fast, Chiza, and Jason sitting at 174 for Too Fast, Chiza at 168, and Jason at 159 are going to have to race their way in to that final transfer spot tonight. So going into Vegas next week, 4 cars will battle it out in the showdown in the desert. It's going to be one of the most intense races tonight at Miami Homestead. We have 134 laps, a 50% race. And we have Chiza. Looks like he's already walked into my booth way earlier than I expected. But let's see if we can talk to Chiza. Chiza, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. So tonight you're racing the race within a race. You're sitting 5th in points. You got to move about, we're going to say 6 points ahead of Too Fast to move your way into that final transfer spot tonight. What's going through your brain as you're trying to get ready for this race?
Well, my first focus is on Too Fast. My second focus is on Jason. We're all eligible to make it to that final spot. I don't have to watch them with a close eye and make sure I match them move for move and beat them where I need to beat them. And hopefully I can make it to that top 4 for next week.
Well, you have a lot of challenges around you. Where are you starting off on the field tonight since I haven't got the qualified grid quite yet?
I am starting outside pole.
Outside pole. So he's sitting on the front row. He's got himself in a nice position here. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully we'll see you in that final transfer spot. We'll talk to you after the race, Chiza.
Well, I sure hope so. Thank you.
Hey, not a problem. If you can, just mute your mic for me or just walk on out the booth, one of the ways, because we don't need Vape Nation up in here. As we heard from Jason. Jason, you should be unmuted now. Jason, how's it going?
What's up?
Hey, well, you got a little vape in you, so it sounds like the nerves might be a little high. You're racing in that final transfer spot tonight here at Las Vegas. You're sitting 6th in points. You're way down below Too Fast. What's going through your head as you're getting ready for this race at Miami tonight?
I was hoping he wouldn't show up tonight. No, it's gonna be a slim chance, but there is a chance. So, if you always got a chance.
Well, where are you starting out on the field tonight for Homestead?
I'm starting seventh. Didn't have a good qualifying car, but I think we got a good race car.
Well, you're starting 7th on the field, and with the concerns of Chiza sitting out on the outside pole and you starting 7th, is it a long run that you're worried about or a short run? What are you going to have to do in just the wheelman aspects of it? Because you're going to have to be patiently aggressive, or are you just going to go mat it to the floor and get yourself out there and just try to win as many stages as you can tonight?
Yeah, I got to go for it for sure, but I also, I can't just beat my way through there. Can't beat my car up for sure. I got to be patient. There's plenty of laps there. There's a pit stop. I just got to be patient and pounce on the mistakes, and hopefully I don't make none.
Hey, well, good luck to you tonight. We'll hopefully hear from you after the race. Maybe you'll be in that final transfer spot. If not, you drove a hell of a season, and good luck to you, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. I'm going to mute your mic until you leave, though, because it is pretty loud over there. It's a family affair in the Jason house. And then Smoke Fan, you got a copy. The league owner and operator of Outlaw Nation, our points leader.
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Hey man, how you feeling tonight? You're 1 point over Bulldog. You're already locked into the championship race next week at Las Vegas. But I gotta say that Bulldog has been hard fighting week in, week out, and he's cut your points lead down to 1 point. Talked about in the pre-race. Are you shaking in your smoky little booties?
No, I feel good, man. Just gotta keep going out here and do what we've been doing. You know, we've been up front every race. We're bound to win one.
You're bound to win one. You've won a couple. You've got 2 wins, 6 stage wins, 6 top fives. So you're looking pretty good on the season so far. But let's take a look here. I'm looking at the qualifier order. You're on the pole tonight. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Same car we ran in the Pro League, where I got my Spin Gate nickname.
So let me ask you this: is the car junk?
It might be outdated. I wouldn't say it's junk necessarily, but we're about to find out if it's outdated.
Well, there we go. We got a new line out of Smoke Fan. The car's junk, but it might be outdated. So you know what that means? He's probably hustling us here again in the booth. Well, Smoke Fan, is everyone loaded up in the lobby? Who's the host tonight? I assume you are.
Yeah, I'll be the host. I'm setting it up now.
Awesome, very good. And any chance that we could find Too Fast? Do you know where Too Fast might be hiding tonight?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right, and while he's trying to find Too Fast, I'm going to do a little bit of vamping with chat. Let's take a look in chat here. Pro Ripper says, "What's up, Zane? How you doing, Pro Ripper? I got a little bit of a migraine, but I'm drinking some new energy drinks. They're not a sponsor, but they're not that bad at all. It's called Adrenaline Shock Smart Energy. I'm drinking the number 8 Peach Mango. It's delicious. It's helping with the migraine. Mama Bulldog, as always, saying good luck to all Outlaw. Bulldog is coming for Smoke Fan, she says. And if I think I have the list of qualify orders over here, let me take a look real fast because they just got DM'd to me. Bulldog is going to be... Did Bulldog change his car number again? Because I don't see the 20 car. Oh, wait, he's driving the 47. That's right. He did change his number. He's driving that 47 machine. He's going to be starting on row number 3 and 6 spot. So he's got a couple positions to piggyback and jump through. But it's Homestead. We watch him week in, week out. You know that he knows how to do it. Get that car up front. We're still waiting to see if we can get Too Fast in here for our final interview because this man is racing for a final transfer spot tonight. And it's quite interesting because this is the race within the race. Let's break it down a little bit here. You have the championship hunt, which has been dramatic all season. Bulldog and Smoke Fan have been swinging around like heavyweight titans, like Mike Tyson and Vander Holyfield, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, depending on your age range. Heck, you can even go, Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor if that's your style. But here, this is really where a lot of these drivers that are sitting 3 on back, Too Fast, Chiza, and Jason, they're stressed. They got to find a way to lock themselves in. They got 3 competent drivers that are going to try to do everything they can to be in front of one another. Now, what we usually say in the racing world is, patience is a virtue, but tonight these guys just may take that little rule book and throw it right out the window just to get themselves locked in on that transfer spot, because this is something new. A lot of guys didn't expect this tonight with the transfer spot being opened up the week before you go into your championship race. But now it's shaking things up. It's made a little shake and bake in the track. And guys are going to start really wondering, do they have what it takes to lock themselves in? Because next week, it's all for the big money, right? Or virtual money, should I say. I don't think there's any money on the line. But it's for that championship glory. The ability to be able to call yourself a Outlaw Nation champion, even while these guys are going through the Pro League qualifiers. It's something good to put on your resume. Hey, I'm a league winner. I'm a grassroots dominating driver. So we'll have to wait and see as we'll watch that race as it develops throughout the night. But really, we want to keep watching that battle between Bulldog and Smoke Fan and Beast of Asgard, because those 3, last week we saw with Beast of Asgard, he was dominant, he was strong, and I think we got the man, the myth, the legend, the Too Fast for you. Too Fast, you got a copy? This is Zane in the booth.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you are sitting in 4th. You're locked in on that final transfer spot technically right now. As long as you finish ahead of Chiza and Jason, you're going to race for a championship next week. Got any nerves, little butterflies in your tummy?
I just keep doing what I've been doing and try to do good in the stages and build a cushion a little bit.
What do you have to do, really? Are you worried about winning a race or just finishing in front of those 2?
Yeah, just beating them twos.
Just beating those two
Commentated.
tonight? Well, I know you're a man of short words, not many words, but I enjoy you taking the time to come out here in the booth and talk with me. I'll let you get ready for your race, get yourself prepared, get yourself strapped in. Good luck to you tonight. Just so everybody knows, where are you starting on the field?
Fifth.
So he's going to be starting fifth. He's got Cheesa in front of him, Jason in the back. Here he is, stuck in the middle on a championship race, but he's sitting fourth in points. Good luck to you. Hopefully we'll talk to you after the race.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that was Too Fast, our fourth place car sitter tonight. He is on rails most of the times. I've seen him race in other leagues. He just wants to finish in front of Cheesa and Jason, but that's easier said than done when those two guys are hungry for a championship hunt. And Smoke Fan, I hear you.
Yeah, lobby set.
All right, I see that invite. Let me go ahead and join you here. And then we'll go racing at Miami. Let's see. All right, got your invite. Accepting it. Go ahead and start that beautiful timer whenever you're ready.
Going green, brother.
All right. It looks like Venom Racing is racing again tonight. He'll be in the 3 car. I think I saw Galen in the 13. So it's going to be an interesting race as these guys get prepped and ready to go. Let's roll over to that beautiful race footage as we get ready to go green at Homestead-Miami Speedway. As most of you guys know, Outlaw Nation, week in, week out, put on some of the best racing you can see on the PlayStation side of the console. And here they are, 2 races before the finale, or 1 race before the finale, should I say, getting ready to battle it out. We're going to keep an eye on Smoke Fan, Bulldog, and Beast of Asgard because that championship points hunt is really tight. We'll also keep an eye on Too Fast, Cheesa, and Jason the best we can. I did not ask the question, but I'm assuming Bulldog is streaming as always, and he is a great in-race reporter because it helps me see the lineup here. And green flag is out at Miami. Here we are, racing at Homestead. Actually, no, we're not. They're lining up. I apologize. I lied. That was the preemptive get ready to go, kids. So I hope you're ready, because I'm ready, as you can tell. The driver's getting lined up and in order here. As they come through turn 3 for the final time under caution. We're going to get ready to go green at Homestead. The pace car is off. The drivers are ready. The fans are ready. And the green flag is out as we're now racing really at Homestead. And Smoke Fan takes us into turn 2 and turn 1. He's got the lead. Beast of Asgard moves himself up to second. Move Cheesa in the 95 back to third. And they have a whole lot of action behind them. 39 laps in this stage 1. And everyone's hunting for a spot. Smoke Fan leads the first lap. Takes the field into turn 1. He's got Beast of Asgard on his bumper. Cheesa looking to the outside. Can't quite close the gap. Smoke Fan said it in the pre-race. This is my car I had for Homestead in the eNASCAR Heat Pro League. And this is where I got my nickname Spingate. I don't know why he got the name Spingate, but you know what? He's showing right now that he's got Speedgate because he is hard charging off of turn 4 down the front stretch. And Cheesa now way to the inside as he's trying to hold off not to fall back to the 12 car. Looking off the rear deck lid of Smoke Fan. Look at the gap, 2-3 car lengths. Beast of Asgard stacking up the pack behind him. Ooh, the 48 gets sideways down the backstretch, but he's going to keep it straight as the green flag is still out. Oh, big wreck in the back there. That may bring out a caution. We'll wait to see what happens here as Smoke Fan takes him into turn 1. Still no caution yet. They're racing still. And Beast of Asgard has dropped back to 3rd. The 12 car has moved up to 2nd. And man, Beast of Asgard's got a lot of pressure right now. He's got inside action. Let's take a look, see if we can't look at that action here. That's going to be Bulldog and Beast of Asgard racing to the line. It looks like Bulldog beat him there. And there the caution is out. The cars are slowing up. Lap 6, the caution flag flies in this 39 lap stage. Oh, and Venom just killed Chiza under caution. See if we can't get eyes on Chiza. Chiza's going to put himself back in line. No retribution, no anger. But we know he did get a little smacked there. And while these drivers get prepared to take the cars down pit road, probably for 4 fresh tires and a full tank of Sunoco race fuel, we'll go ahead and get ready and watch the action. You know, sit back, relax, pull up a drink, call your friends, call your mom, call your dad. Tell them Outlaw Nation is racing on a Saturday. One race before the finale. They need to be in here watching this because it's going to get intense. And while we do that, I'm going to grab myself a drink of this delicious energy drink that I should not be drinking at 9:30 at night on a Saturday. But you know what? I like to live dangerously, and it says it's smart, so it might help my IQ. Chat, who do you got your money on tonight for your race winner? Who do you think will lock themselves into the transfer spot? You got Too Fast, Chiza, and Jason racing it out to find themselves in that final 4 for the showdown in Vegas. Man, that's a really good drink. Peach mango is delicious, by the way. I'm just going to say. No, they're not sponsored by me. They don't sponsor me, but man, they are delicious. And the field is getting stacked back up again. So we see 2 by 2 by 2. Smoke Fan's going to lead them back to green here as their double file. Chiza. Mama Bulldog says Chiza. She's got her money on Chiza tonight. And that 95 Levine racing machine. That pizza Toyota Camry. I got to say, every time I look at that Camry, it makes me hungry. Because I've been eating ramen for the past month. And there we see in the distance, Smoke Fan leading the cars off of turn 4. The PlayStation 4 pace car is pulled off. Lights are off. Green flag is in the air as we're racing at Homestead once again. Smoke Fan leads them off of turn 2. Single filed out, back to second, but take a look. There he is. The strong, hard hitting. He moved his way to second in the points, only 1 point back. It's Bulldog. It's the Smoke and Bulldog show once again. As Bulldog's on the bumper of Smoke Fan as we come down the front stretch. He looks to the inside. Can he make the pass as they go into 1? Door to door, Smoke on the outside, Bulldog to the inside. The 47 and the 14, 2 wide off of turn 2. And it looks like it's a drag race now down the backstretch. Smoke Fan's got a little bit of momentum as they go into 3. He's going to swing it wide. Bulldog's going to put that car right on the white line and try to slow that momentum as they come off of 4. He's going to be pinched just a little by the 14. But again, another drag race down the front stretch. Let's see if we can't go on board. There we are on board with the 14. Looking back at the 47. Right there to his bumper. Take a look back there a little bit further. You see, it looks like that's going to be the 2 car. The 2 car making an appearance up into 3rd place now. Bulldog again to his quarter panel. Can't quite close the gap. He's going to fall back in line, use some of that draft. Oh, he scrapes the outside wall. That's going to slow his momentum as we go back into turn 1. Smoke Fan, still your race leader. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch. And I'm watching our in-race reporter here because he's got the lap counts for us as we need them. It's a lap 11 of 39. Chiza looking to the inside. He's going to piggyback his way up to fourth. He's got his eyes set on the 2 cars. They dive into turn 1. Through turn 1, Smoke Fan moves up just a lane. He's going to open the door for the 47 as we power down the backstretch. Bulldog's going to fall back in line, use that draft. Is he going to try to dive bomb him going into 3? He throws that 47 Camaro all the way to the bottom, and now it's too wide for the lead, but Bulldog's got the line of traffic behind him. Smoke Fan all alone, no help in sight. Two car getting slideways in front of Chiza. The 12 now powering back behind Smoke. He's going to get in line with the 47. He's going to try to help him out as they come to turn 3. But here we are. Bulldog leading this hard charging 2x2 train as we come off of 4. Down the front stretch, it's going to be a 3-wide drag race to the lead. 3 wide in the middle. Bulldog's doing everything he can not to hit Smoke and not to hit the 12. As they're still 3 wide off of 2 down the backstretch. Smoke Fan's got the momentum on the high line. He's going to try to close the door. Can he clear him? He clears Bulldog. Move Bulldog to second, now fighting against the 12 car. Bulldog again looking to the inside of Smoke Fan. They're 2x2 again, coming off of turn 2. Smoke Fan's using that momentum of the high line to give him the extra run he needs, but Chiza's pushing the 47 like we're watching a Daytona race that we saw today with the Xfinity cars. If you didn't see that race, it was a great race, but here we are virtually racing at Homestead. Just a few miles away, or a couple hours away, I would say, from Daytona. And while these drivers race it out, let's do an old-fashioned crank her up. Let's get loud. Sounds like a caution has come out here at Homestead once again. The drivers are slowing up. And those ponies are whoa-ing up here. That was my stomach, if you could hear that. I need to eat. Caution is out at Homestead once again. We'll take a quick moment while these cars get service. Grab yourself a drink, maybe get yourself a snack. Send me some Taco Bell if you're into that. And we'll be right back to more Outlaw racing here at Homestead. And we're back at Homestead-Miami Speedway. And Bulldog is going to be our race leader. Him and Smoke Fan have been putting on an action-packed show. Green flag is out at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Chiza battling for third. Bulldog trying to hold off the 14 as we come through turn 2. Down to the backstretch. She's got a car link to a 2-car link as we're looking down from the blimp cam. Off the rear decklet of the 47 of Bulldog. Here we see that hard charging Ford Mustang of the 14 of Smoke Fan dive to the bottom in turn 1. Can he get the power down to get around this 47, who is only 1 point back in the championship hunt? Through 3 and 4. Bulldog still holding off a hard charging Smoke Fan. Jason in the 12 back there. He's stuck in the middle. He talked about it earlier. We have yet to see anything from the 1 car of Too Fast, but we know he's going to be making a showing soon as this race is just getting started. Off of turn 3 into turn 4. Down the front stretch. A drag race once again, but give that lap to Smoke Fan. As lap 22 is in the books, lap 23 has just began in this 39 lap stage. Bulldog to the inside, Smoke Fan to the outside. The 12 of Jason now looking to the outside with the 95 of Chiza. Oh, Jason's going to get to the outside wall. He's going to smack it hard. He's going to bob it and weave it. Can he keep it straight? Looks like no caution is out there. Still green flag racing. Move Smoke Fan to the lead. Bulldog to third. But here comes the 4 car looking to the inside but can't quite get the power down. It's a Ford Mustang, a Camaro, a Camry, and a Mustang. And there's the 11 of Beast of Asgard. He's made an appearance in the top 5. He's going to round them out as they come into turn 1. Bulldog and Smoke Fan inside, 2 by 2 as we go through turn 1 and 2. Oh, the 2 car gets sideways off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Looks like he's going to merge safely back. What a great save as Smoke Fan leads this pack through turn 3, through turn 4, back to the front straightaway. On board with Bulldog as he's racing against Smoke Fan. Taking a look off the rear deck lid once again. There's Cheese in the 95. Beast of Asgard in the 11. They're nose to tail on the outside, but this 47 is holding on strong, trying to get the run he can to power around Smoke Fan. Oh, a little bit of a side draft. It's a lot of buttons and only have 2 hands and 4 fingers and 2 thumbs. I wish sometimes I had the ability to morph myself like an octopus so I can push all the buttons at once. But there goes Chiza looking to the inside. Is he going to make the pass? He clears Smoke Fan off of 4, slides way up the track. That's going to open the bottom groove again, move Smoke Fan to the lead. Lap 27 in the books. Lap 28 of this 39 lap stage is rolling through. Chiza fighting for one of those transfer spots, sitting in third. Beast of Asgard, who's already locked into the championship race next week at Las Vegas, is sitting back in 4th. Bulldog scrapes the outside wall just a little bit. That's going to slow his momentum, but he's still trying to power around to catch up to the bumper of that 14. Back off the rear deck lid of the 14. Look at the gap between him and the 47. Chiza falling back like a rock in the Lakahatchee on the inside. He's going to fall back in the line about, it looks like 5th from what we can see here. But Smoke Van with the dominant car right now as these wheel tires are starting to get worn in. You know, look, new boots. You got to walk around a little bit, do your new boot stance before they start to feel comfortable. And I think we're starting to see Smoke Van get a little more comfortable with this car. He's really using that outside line. But Bulldog now to his bumper, trying to get to the quarter panel, staying in line in the draft as we come down the backstretch. Bulldog takes it through the inside, but he doesn't have the momentum to clear Smoke Fan. Can he, though? Slide job off of 4. He's going to slam the door shut. Smoke Fan falling back, though. He just got passed by Beast of Asgard. Moved the 14 to 3rd. The 11 to 2nd, and that 47 of Bulldog to 1st place. Eight laps to go in this stage. This is what Bulldog needs. He needs to hold off an 11 car. He can't let the 11 of Beast of Asgard win this stage, since the 47 needs as many stage points as he can to go into Vegas as the points leader. The 4 car powering to the inside. He's going to try to make it a 2-car battle. Bulldog went up way more than we expected as the 4 car makes a hard run, move him to 2nd. The 11 of Beast of Asgard to 3rd. Bulldog's got a whole lot of Ford Mustang in his side view mirror as they dive into turn 1. Oh, he's going to squeeze the 14. A little bit of a love tap coming off of turn 2. He's going to fall back in line and get into the draft. Knows the tail's the top 3. Coming through 3. Beast of Asgard peeks to the outside. Bulldog trying to stay in the tire tracks of the leader in front of him. Down the front stretch. Lap 33 in the books. Lap 34. Here we go. 5 laps to go in stage number 1. And Bulldog's going to look to the inside once again as we come off of turn 2. Off of turn 2, it's a drag race down the backstretch. 2 by 2. Beast of Asgard in the Catbird seat, watching these 2 race in front of them. Chevy, Ford, Camry. This is our top 3 running right now. 4 car gets a little bit of a wiggle coming off of 4. That's going to let Beast of Asgard get a little bit of a run down the front stretch. Into turn 1, though, can he stick it on the bottom? That high line momentum, though, is working out for this Ford when he's bringing Beast of Asgard in tow. But Bulldog knows he needs to stay in front of the 11 for as long as possible. The 47 into the quarter panel just a little bit of a love tap, a nudge, just to kind of say, hey, I'm still here. Don't you forget about me and my Kroger machine. Lap 35 in the book, lap 36 of this 39 lap stage. And Bulldog is going to put himself up front, but can't quite clear the 4 car to put himself in a dominant position as they go down the backstretch. It's a drag race once again, and Beast of Asgard's giving a help to the Ford. Through turn 2, 3, and 4. Got a migraine, so my numbers are off. But Beast of Asgard's got a 2-car length gap on the cars behind him as we start to wind down these final laps. 36 in the book. 37 begins. The 47 leading us as we come through 1 and 2. Off of turn 2, down the front stretch. Let's take a look off the rear deck lid as we wind down this first stage. There we see the 47 leading these 2 cars, and this is what he wants to see. The 11 and the 4 fighting it out, battling it out. But Beast of Asgard does a little bit of a leapfrog, shall we say, and closes the door on the 4 car. Move Beast of Asgard to second. Now he's running down the 47. Fuel might be tight. It might be tight. We'll have to wait and see. As Bulldog's coming to the white flag this time for stage number 1. Flagman's got it out. The white flag is in the air. But Beast of Asgard's coming to the outside, making a power run. Oh, Bulldog might be out of gas. Bulldog is out of gas. That's going to open the door for Beast of Asgard. Beast of Asgard on the final lap of stage 1 is going to take the lead. Through 3 and 4. Beast of Asgard's got no one to catch him. This is his stage to win, and Beast of Asgard's going to win stage number 1. And you hate to see it for Bulldog. He had a strong car, but just a little too short, a lap short on fuel, and he's going to finish stage 1 13th, last in this field. But there's still 2 more stages to go. We have stage 2 and the final stage. That's really where it matters. But those bonus points are really important at this moment as the points race is so close. We know these drivers are going to go down pit road, get 4 fresh tires, a full can of gas. Virtual Sunoco race fuel, as we like to call it here in the industry. But all the glory goes to the 11 car, a Beast of Asgard, for stage 1 win. Green flag is out once again at Homestead-Miami Speedway. I dropped my mouse. That's why we're kind of stuck here. There we go. Rotate the cameras through. And that 1 car, I think the 1 car... Oh! Galen's going to get door slammed by the 2 coming down the backstretch. But the 12 of it's Jason looking to the inside. He's going to try to hold off everything he can. But the 1 car, if I remember correctly, that's going to be too fast in the 1, if I remember. No, wait. No, that's, sorry. Reverse that. It's Jason in the 1, and then too fast is in the 12 car. Got those guys confused for a second. Beast of Asgard leading them through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, he is still our leader. They single filed out, but right now we can see that 47 trying to slingshot his way through the field. Jason to the inside with 2 fast for you. These 2 right here, the 95, the 12, and the 1 are fighting for that transfer spot. And at the moment, if it ended this way, that 1 would hopefully lock himself into the championship hunt next week at Las Vegas. Smoke Fan powering on the inside. 2 by 2, 3 wide in certain areas of the track, 4 wide almost coming off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Too fast getting some help. He's getting a push from his Ford Mustang teammate of the 14 of Smoke Fan. Move the 12 to the lead, but he's going to swing wide out, trying to close the door on that 1 car. The action behind sitting in 3rd. Look at the battle for 3rd place. The 42, the 1. Oh, we hear some beating and banging in front of us. Let's rotate this camera around a little bit here so we don't miss what happens, because it sounded like someone got a shot. Through 3 and 4. Too fast, using that high lane. Staying in the draft is the 14. The 1 car, Jason, staying with them. Smoke Fan's going to look to the inside. You know he doesn't want to take second place. Lap 5 in the books of this 37-lap stage. As Smoke Fan looks to the inside, can't quite clear him. He's going to now race side by side with the 12 as we dive bomb into turn 3. Once again, migraines, hard to think sometimes. Off of 4 down the front stretch. It's a drag race for 6 cars. 2 by 2 by 2 for the first 2 rows. Now it's 3 rows of 2 by 2. Smoke Fan's using everything he can with that Ford Mustang. Can he clear him? He does clear. Too fast, put him to first. Too fast to second. Chiza in third, and Jason in fourth. With Beast of Asgard rounding out our top 5. These drivers are putting on one heck of a show right now. Let's take a look off the rear deck lid. This is the battle for the transfer spot. That 4th place spot to go into Vegas to race for a championship. The 12, the 95, the 1. Oh, the 4-car Brewster gets all the way to the inside. He's going to get slideways. He saves it, though. Brings it back up the track safely. No caution is out. We're still green flag racing at Homestead. Looks like Too Fast is copacetic with staying in second. He wants to keep the 95 and the 1 behind him. That's all he wants to see is that Camry and Chevrolet nowhere near him. As long as they don't pass him, he's okay. He's going to look to the inside, though. He's going to challenge Smoke Fan for the lead. Side by side as we come off of turn 4. Down the front stretch. It's a drag race, but Smoke Fan has got the advantage with that momentum. Now Smoke Fan's got to pick a lane. Which lane do I slow down? The 95 of Chiza or the 12 of Too Fast? Lap 10 coming to a close in this 37-lap stage, and you know what? Let's crank it up. And Chiza in that Toyota Camry looking strong right now, sitting in second place. We watched on that Turn It Up segment where he was trying to pass the 14 of Smoke Fan, but Smoke Fan, the Pied Piper at Homestead. Had to catch my breath and catch a drink as we're looking for from the fancy drone cam here tonight. The action high above with the drone cam. Watching these cars battle it out between the 14, the 95, the 12, and the 11. And look at this, a Ford, a Camry, another Ford and another Camry. And there goes Too Fast to the inside of Chiza. He's going to try to pass him to move himself into second place, but that's going to open the door for the 11 of Beast of Asgard. And take a look, guess who just showed up into the picture? The second place point sitter, a Bulldog in that 47 machine. Let's see if we can't go on board with him. Riding on board with the 47, a Bulldog in that Kroger Chevrolet Camaro. And he's watching the action develop in front of him. He knows he wants to finish in front of Beast and Smoke Fan. He wants to go to Vegas, the points leader. But right now, he's in the between the race of the 12 and the 95. But also, he knows he needs to beat the 11 car. He's got to stay in front of him at the end of the stage. He ran out of fuel in stage 1, finished last. Now he finds himself back in the top 5. 20 laps to go in stage number 2. Coming to 19 to go. As we see Smoke Fan still putting that car on the white line, pushing it for all it's worth. Still on board with the 47 right now as we're watching the race within the race between the 95 and the 12, the 11 and the 47. And Bulldog's going to thread the needle right through the middle. He's going to get into the door of the 11 a little bit. No retribution, a little bit of contact, just a love bump, you know. Hey, how's it going? How's your mama? Can I borrow some brown sugar? That's all he's saying as he moves himself up to 4th. But that's going to let the 12 of Too Fast for You move up to 3rd again as we come off of turn 3 through turn 4 back down the front stretch. But the one who likes seeing all this in his rearview mirror is that 14 of Smoke Fan. Give a shout out to Dan the Man hanging out in chat. He just slid in and said, I'm watching it, buddy. Heck yeah, doing a great job. Thanks for coming out and watching Outlaw Nation tonight. It looks like green flag pit stops have begun. Oh, the 95 of Cheese is going to get into the 14. That's going to shake things up on pit road. But that's going to leave everything up to Beast of Asgard in the 11. Let's see if we can't find the camera on the 11 car. There he is. Beast of Asgard. When's he going to bring that Camry down pit road? The 4-car Brewster stayed out, and I think that's the one of Jason behind him. Let's take a look. Brewster's going to stay out. That's going to bring down the 11 car. Jason's coming down with the 11, so that means the 4 car is trying to win this on strategy. And here comes Brewster signaling, bringing it on to the pit road entry. Let's go find our pole sitter, Smoke Fan, leading this field as he should take the lead once everything cycles through here. Beast of Asgard, Jason coming off of pit road. Smoke Fan taking the lead at this moment in time. Moved him to the lead. But Beast of Asgard. Chat saying, don't tell him we put fuel on the radiator and a sneaky little bypass. 2 extra laps of fuel. But Smoke Fan has got this lead with Chiza in 3rd, Beast of Asgard in 4th, Bulldog in 5th, Trans Am in 6th. Move Chiza to 2nd though. Let's take a look off the rear deck lid. Can we get closer? There we go. No one's near Chiza or Smoke Fan. And Dagger sitting back there in that 42 car. Let's see if we can't go find Dagger. Here's Dagger in the 42 car. Watching the action in front of him. Or is this Dagger in the 42? I could be wrong. I think this is Dagger. Smoke Fan leading this pack, but let's see if we can't watch this race here. The closest action on the track between the two, the 47, the 11, the 95. Thank you, Mama Bulldog, letting me know, yes, that is Dagger in the 42 car. I lost my car sheet tonight, couldn't find it, so we're just trying to do it from memory, as a memory test. So if I get car numbers wrong, it's not that I don't like you, I love you, I just don't have your number on my sheet right now, because I couldn't find it tonight. This is why we always make backups, and I did make a backup this week. Blame the migraine. And it is a 4-car battle for second. The 95, a Chiza. The 11, a Beast of Asgard. The 47, a Bulldog. You can't see it, but there's hearts in the booth for you. Beast of Asgard looking to the inside of the 95. He's going to make it a 2-car battle for second. With the 47, a Bulldog in tow. On board with the 95 as we see him racing against the 11 and the 47. A little bit of a bump from the 47 to the 11 as we dive into turn 1. Move Beast of Asgard to second. Chiza to third. Now possibly fourth if he doesn't get back on it. He's got to lift not to run over the 11 as we come off of turn 2. Move Chiza to fourth. Now he's battling with Bulldog on the outside. Bulldog on the inside and that 47 on your screen. Right here. These are your championship 3 so far. With Smoke Fan up front leading this train. The 11, a Beast of Asgard. Our second place point sitter, Bulldog in the 47. And we're on board with hopefully a transfer spot champion in the 95, a Chiza. He's got to race his way in. He's got to race his way in to the final race next week at Vegas. And he's doing everything he needs to get that. Now we're watching the battle between the 11 and the 47. Under 10 laps to go here at Homestead-Miami Speedway and stage number 2. Does anybody have a chance to catch the 14 of Smoke Fan? Chat's just saying it's a love tap. That's all it was a love tap saying, hi, how's it going? Can I borrow some brown sugar? Because we got to go. And Beast of Asgard in that 11 car has really come on strong in the second half of the season. He won at Sonoma. He was dominant all last week. And here he is again running second, trying to put himself above Bulldog going into next week's finale at Vegas. But the man, the myth, the eNASCAR Heat Season 1 Pro League champion Smoke Fan is on rails right now as these 3 back here, the 11, the 47, and the 95, and the 2 car are battling it out for the second spot. Nose the tail. You can slide. You could even slide a sheet of paper between the 11, the 47, and the 95 there for a moment. But a little bit of gap has been created. There goes Bulldog. He's going to look to the inside, rethinks it, puts himself back in the draft. Now he's going to dive bomb this car going into turn 3 all the way to the bottom. Sticking it on the white line, opening the door, putting himself in front of the 11. Can he finish it? Slide job off of 4. He's going to slam the door shut on the 11 car. Six laps to go in stage number 2, and this is the battle for second place. No one can catch Smoke Fan after that green flag pit stop, but the 47, the 11, the 95, and the 2 car are putting on one heck of a race here, trying to finish in front of each other. This is actually how our points look right now, with the 14 the leader, the 47 sitting in second, the 11 sitting in third in points, and they're sitting 1, 2, 3 on the track right now. Beast of Asgard getting a little bit of a bump on the 47. Trying to move him up the track just enough. Not to wreck him, just to hopefully open the door. Off the rear deck lid of the 47. As we go into turn 3. Look how close these 4 are. Beast of Asgard is going to peek it to the outside. Bulldog going to slam the door shut like he's a thunderstorm on a Saturday night. 5 laps to go. Sorry, 4 laps to go in this stage, I think. Let me take a look here. Yep, 4 laps left to go in stage number 2. And this is the race that we're all watching. Beast of Asgard throws the car down low. He's going to open the door for Chiza, though. He can't get back in line. Move Bulldog or Beast back to 4th. Chiza to 3rd, as now he's got his eyes set on that 47. Three laps to go in stage number 2. They're winding down fast. Everyone is chasing down Smoke Fan because he's got about a 6 to 7 car length lead on the 47, the 95, the 11, and the 2 here. Into turn 3. Rounding out of turn 4. Bulldog trying to keep that 95 behind him. And I'm just stunned by this action right now. I'm speechless how close these 4 are racing in tandem together, and no one's caused a wreck yet. Everyone's leaning, bumping, giving a little bit of room when they need to. We saw a little bit of moments of, whoa, there, but it looks like they're kind of straightening them out, and Bulldog is on rails with the 95 in tow and the 11. 2 laps to go in this stage. And no one has anything for the 14, so it's going to be the battle for second place as Smoke Fan has driven away. Bulldog throws that 47 all the way to the bottom once again. Is he going to slide back up and get the momentum run off of 4? He does. He's going to pull Chiza with him. 11 of Beast of Asgard's pushing Chiza as 1 lap to go left in this stage. The white flag out. They go into turn 1. Chiza's going to suck up to the bumper of the 47. Driving through turn 2. Down the backstretch. Still single filed. No one wants to peek out. We saw what happened to Beast of Asgard when he peeked out. He got dropped back to 4th. And now Chiza's going to dive it down into the bottom here as we come through turn 3. But not enough momentum. Bulldog using every inch of the track as we come off of turn 4. It's going to be a drag race. And Bulldog's going to hold off Chiza there at the end of stage 2. But our winner of stage 2 is going to be this man, Smoke Fan, and that 14. Smoke Fan in first, Bulldog in second, Chiza in third, Beast of Asgard in fourth, and Trans Am in the 2 car is going to round out your top 5 of stage 2. And that was one heck of a race there. We saw it there, green flag pit stops. The 14 figured something out on pit road, put himself out front. Nobody could touch him, but that battle for second place, that was intense. We saw them slicing, dicing, sitting in line. We saw Beast of Asgard look into the inside a little too early, dropped himself back to 4th. The driver's getting ready. The flagman is ready. The crowd is ready as we get ready to go green flag racing. And it's out here. Racing final stage here at Homestead. The 14 of Smoke Fan leading this pack into turn 2. Bulldog gonna look to the inside. He's on his quarter panel. Can't quite clear him. Too wide off of turn 3 or turn 4 down the front stretch. And move Bulldog to first. Smoke Van is now fighting for his life on the outside with Chiza battling him for second. But there's Beast of Asgard, our third place point sitter, battling it out with the 12 car of Too Fast for fifth. Off the rear deck lid of the 47 as we look back here. Here's the action for second place. Is Bulldog going to get split again like a sandwich? No, he's going to stay in line. Cheese is going to give him a bump. No one's going to help. Wait, there's the 11. He's going to help the 14 car out as we come through turn 2, down the backstretch. But Bulldog can't get the run up to the high line like he likes. That's going to let Smoke Fan get that momentum run down the backstretch. And now it's a drag race into turn 3. The 47 puts that car tries to put it to the bottom line. Can't quite do it. A little bit of a bump between him and the 14. That's going to create some space, a little bit of gap. He can't get pinched by the 14 car. We dive into turn 1, and Bulldog is leading the pack like a Pied Piper. He goes to the bottom lane. Now he's shifting to the middle lane. He's going to try to throw it up high as we come off a 2 down the backstretch. Smoke Fan's going to dive bomb into 3. Can he get it cleared as we're 3 wide, almost 4 wide as we come through 3 and 4. 3 wide off of 4, the 47, the 95, and the 14. Cheese has got the run to the inside. Oh, he hit the apron. He's going to get into 47 of Bulldog. Bulldog's going to collect the 11 car. They're still going straight. Brewster trying to find a hole. Cheese putting that car all the way to the bottom once again. You know Bulldog can't be happy with that move from the 95. We'll have to wait to see if there's a little bit of retribution later in this run, in this final stage. But that man is racing for a transfer spot. He's racing to put himself into the championship race next week at Las Vegas with that car right there, that yellow, bright yellow 12 car of Too Fast. This is one of our transfer spot racers right here, the 12 car. Here's the 2 of Trans Am Blue. He's sitting back there in third, but Too Fast has put himself up front, and now he's got a rear view mirror full of a Chevy Camaro into turn 1, side by side, 2 by 2, but that preferred high line, that's where Too Fast is going to stick it. Here we come off of turn 2. It's a drag race down the backstretch. And that momentum is showing its speed there as he can't quite get there. Bulldog now back to the bottom line. From the bumper cam, there we see the 12 and the 95. They're racing for a transfer spot. Bulldog's got no friends, no love lost, nobody to help him on the inside, as that's going to let Too Fast clear him going into 1. And the 95 of Cheese is going to try to battle around him, the 47 on the outside. The action is intense all over the track. The 12, the 95, the 11, the 1, the 14. You can almost throw a blanket over this top 6 right now as they're all racing for a point spot. The 12 leading this train. Choo-choo into turn 3. Chiza staying in line. Bulldog staying in line. Beast of Asgard is going to pop it to the outside. That's going to open the door for Jason in the 1 car. With Smoke Van in the 14, that Ford Mustang behind him. Here we are in the drone cam, watching this battle for second between the 11, the 95, the 47. But now they're going to get a run on the 12 car. Too Fast has got a rear view mirror full of cheese pizza as they come off of turn 3 into turn 4, down the front stretch. He's got a car length gap, but guess what? The 95's got some help with the 47 behind him. The 12, the 95, the 47, and there's the 11. So are people blowing me up right now, asking me if I could talk? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm calling some great action at Homestead for Outlaw Nation as we look back off the 95 of Chiza, at the 47 of Bulldog, the 1 of Jason, and then that's the 11 of Beast of Asgard, and on his outside is the 14 of Smoke Fan, as these guys are racing like it's the last lap in stage 3, but they still have almost 40 plus laps to go. Actually, 40 exactly. I'm getting good at this. Too Fast trying to hold off a hard charge in 95 of cheese and that one bite delicious looking pizza machine. As you can tell, I'm pretty hungry tonight as the 47 tries to sneak up to them to their bumper. We have a Ford, a Toyota, a Chevrolet in our top 3. Through 1 and 2. The 95 is going to slide up. He's going to open the door for the 47. But Bulldog's going to tuck back in line. He's got the other transfer driver of It's Jason in the 1 car. Sitting back there in 4th. And Smoke Fan rounding out our top 5. In that 14 Ford Mustang Stuart Haas racing machine. Nose to tail is the top 6. The 12, the 95, the 47, the 1, the 14, the 6, and Beast of Asgard sitting back there trying to catch up to this pack. Only 3 car lengths back. Bulldog's gonna get shuffled to the inside. Let's take a look back here. That's gonna move It's Jason, or Jason, sorry, to 3rd. Bulldog stuck to the bottom line. He can't quite move up yet. Is that gonna leave the door open for Smoke Fan? I wonder if he had to lift because the 47 just slammed the door shut on him like they were angry in an argument. Chiza getting pressure from the 1 car. As we look off the rear deck lid. Oh, he's gonna give him a little love tap on the front stretch into his quarter panel, but they're still going straight, and Smoke Fan has nowhere to go as there's 2 Chevrolets in front of him. And we're watching this battle for 3rd off the 95. Look at that beautiful slice of pizza right there. That cheesy pizza for Chiza. If you want to help me get some food, all you got to do is hit that tip donation button in the description of the chat. And I might be able to get some burritos tonight. Or some pizza. It depends on how I feel. But right now we're watching this battle unfold for 2nd place. 4 cars racing it out, trying to put themselves into a championship hunt. And 3 of the transfer spot cars in the top 3. And oh, look at that. Too Fast is going to let them go. This could be strategy right here for Too Fast. See if we can't get a wider shot of this action right now. I'm going to bounce through the field here. There he is, Too Fast. Looking off the front end at this action in front of him. Jason to his outside. Smoke Fan in front of him. Bulldog leading this charge like it's a Mighty Ducks flying V as we dive into turn 3. Here comes Smoke Fan, here comes Chiza, here comes Too Fast down pit road. The 48's already coming down. Brewster in the 2. Oh, it looks like Chiza may have miscalculated his dive down pit road and could have smacked that outside retaining wall. But Bulldog is currently our leader right now, and you know he's got to be holding on for dear luck. He ran out of gas in stage 1. He doesn't want to do it again in the final stage, but he's put himself up front as these green flag pit stops have just begun. He's going to bring the 47 Chevrolet. Oh, Jason locks him up. Almost spins it coming down pit road. He's not going to hit anything. He's going to clear it. He's going to bring himself down pit road. Now we're going to keep our eyes on the 14 here, but I think the 48 might be our race leader. Once these green flag stops cycle through, we're going to have to wait and see. And let's go on board with Smoke Fan for a lap as these green flag stops have started. And let's just listen to how he works this throttle through 1, 2, and 3. We listened as there was hardly any lift or give in that Ford Mustang on that lap. But now Smoke Fan in first, Bulldog in second. This is going to shake things up as Beast of Asgard sitting back there in third. And this is what we saw last time the green flag stops happened. There wasn't enough time in the race to run down this 14. Either he's got a little bit of a trickery or that pit crew has got some speed on them on pit road because he put the hands and the faith and the race in the hands of his pit crew, and we're seeing him right now leading this field into turn 1. Lap 104. Sorry, let me take a look here. Is that lap 104 in the books? Nope, that was looks like lap 10. Yep, 104 in the books. 105 on the board. Here we are with 134 here at Homestead. Oh, looks like Bulldog ain't playing around, though. He smells blood in the water. He's on the bumper, the 14. He's going to look to the inside. He's going to put that 47 machine all the way to the white line. He's going to stick it. He's got the room. He's clear. And he slams the door shut with a little bitty slide job off of turn 2 down the backstretch. As we're watching off the front end of the 14 car of Smoke Fan, your eNASCAR Heat Pro League champion of Season 1. He's sitting in second. He's our points leader by 1 point, but the man in front of him, that 47, is sitting in second place, only 1 point behind this champion right here of Smoke Fan. So you know Smoke wants to finish in front of him before they go into Vegas next week. And we're going to watch this battle right here between the 47 and the 14. We're going to see, we know the 14 has got no give in that Ford Mustang. He doesn't like to be second. He only wants to be first. Let's see what he does. He stays in line, staying in the draft, right in the tire tracks of the 47, not giving it an inch. Into turn 3. Bulldog going to stick to the bottom lane. Smoke Fan going to come in tow with them. They shift to the middle groove. Staying through the middle. No one swung out wide off of 4. Bulldog still leading Smoke Fan as we go into turn 1. Bulldog trying to use that middle to bottom line here through turn 1 and 2. Smoke Fan still in his tire tracks like a shadow on the wall. Monkey see, monkey do. Mimicking everything this 47 is doing. Into turn 3. Smoke Fan still on the bumper. The 47 leading him off of turn 4. Got a little bit of a gap. Not a lot. About half a car length or less. Smoke Fan got a little bit of a wiggle off of 4. But give that lap to the 47. The 14 still sitting back here in second. Trying to find a shot to get around him. As we look back, we see Too Fast leading. Looks like, I'm trying to take a look here. Beast of Asgard in the 6 car. This is our second pack. That's going to round out our top 5. but they are so far back behind the 14 and the 47. They have plenty of time to catch him with about 33 laps to go in this final stage here at Homestead. Wait, nope, I'm sorry. 24 laps, 23 laps left to go. I can't do math tonight. Once again, migraines are awful. Down the front stretch once again, Smoke Fan staying in the tire tracks. Doesn't want to pop out of line quite yet. He's going to let Bulldog pull him all the way around. And you know what? Smoke Fan might have remembered. Bulldog put himself up front in stage 1. Burned everything out of that fuel cell and ran out of gas on the last lap and finished last. You know that's got to be in the back of the Bulldog's mind. You know it's going to be in the back of his crew chiefs and team's mind. When is he going to sit back and get in the draft and let the 14 pull him around? Bulldog is going to see a little bit of action now. Smoke Fan finally got out of the groove. He put himself up high to get that momentum run off of turn 2 into turn 3. Bulldog puts the car right there on the white line. Smoke Fan's going to follow him through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, they're going to swing it out wide all the way to the wall, but no one's going to make a move quite yet. Smoke Fan doing a little bit of bump drafting into turn 1. That's going to give Bulldog about a car length, half a car length now. Both on the white line. Second groove off the track. Smoke Fan thought about putting it outside, but got back in line as he's pushing this 47 down the backstretch. And this is our battle for the lead and for the championship lead right now. And we see back there, Too Fast sitting in third. That's where he needs to be. He needs to keep himself in that third position if he wants to find a way to make it into the final race for a championship hunt at Vegas next week. On the front, looking off the front end of the 14 car at that 47, the battle for the lead. Let's watch these guys battle it out for a lap here as they come down out of turn 4 down the front stretch to take lap 116 of 134. And there we listen to Smoke Fan lift and roll back into throttle. He's going to suck all the way up to that Camaro's bumper. It's going to push him here. No, gave him a little bit of a gap. Into turn 3. He's going to look outside this time. He's not going to stay in line. Smoke Fan sends it wide. Oh, it looks like Bulldog is probably going to come down pit road. Bulldog, the 47 on pit road. He's going to give up the lead to the 14. So the final pit stops have begun. The first car to do it in this lead pack was the 47. Gave up the lead to the 14. Now when is Smoke Fan going to bring that Ford Mustang down pit road? Through 3 and 4. Off of 4. Smoke Fan's going to keep her out there one more time. Bulldog getting service. 4 tires, fuel. There's the 48 coming off of pit road. Looks like there's the international symbol from the 12. He's probably going to come down pit road right now. Let's watch and see as he gave up that second spot. Yes, he is. Now we're going to watch this battle for second between the 6 and the 11. Being told Smoke's going to run it dry, and he might be dry this time because here he comes down pit road. And so does the 11, a Beast of Asgard. So our two locked-in drivers of the top 4 are now on pit road. Let's put our sights and sounds back on the 47 because we know that 6 car still got to make a trip down pit road. Everyone's waiting on the 6 car. But right now, we want to know where this 47 is going to shake up. He is currently 1 lap down because of these green flag stops. But he is driving like a man possessed. Six cars on pit road. The 47 now in third. See what happens as they shake through here. Watching this timing charts. Waiting for these green flag stops to shake out. 14 laps to go left in this final stage at Homestead. And our race leader right here, the 47 of Bulldog. He pitted 1 lap early. Will it be 1 lap too soon? As the laps are winding down. And we're going to watch this battle right here between the 14, the 12, the 11, and the 6. Because this is the closest action on the track. And they're all trying to run down the 47 of Bulldog, our second place point sitter. Smokefan showed he's got the speed tonight, and he's got some help with some Ford Mustang teammates and a lone Toyota running back there with them. But we know Beast of Asgard is fast. He's shown it all season long. That's why he's sitting third in the points going into Vegas next week. Bulldogs just got to hold on for about 11 more laps. Coming to 10 to go this time by. But you know, the 14's not going to lift. He's not going to give. But when will the 47 start burping it and breaking it just a little to save? Because did he pit too soon? Is he worried about running out of fuel? He did it once already. He doesn't want to do it in this stage because there's no do-overs. This is the final stage as we're at 10 to go. Looking off the rear decklet of the 14, getting help from his unofficial Ford teammate of Too Fast in that 12 Pennzoil machine, with Beast of Asgard sitting back there in fourth. There's the gap between him, the 47, a Bulldog, leading the 14. That's who else referring to as him, of Smokefan in this 14 Ford Mustang. There's the gap between the two. 4 car lengths. Smokefan's going to drift it out high off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Still sitting about 4 car lengths back. Closing it into 3 car lengths. He's now in that draft. He scrapes the outside wall going into 3. That's going to let Bulldog create a little bit of a bigger gap. But Smokefan using the momentum of that high line. Bulldog's going to slide her way out to the outside wall. Trying to get as much as he can off the corner. From the blimp cam now. There is about less than a car length to a car length gap. Smokefan has caught up to the 47. Gives him a nudge through turn 2. Slides him up the track. Beast of Asgard's going to give a nudge to the 12 car. Into turn 3. Smokefan puts it all the way down to the white line. Bulldog going to stick with him. Door to door, side by side as they come off of turn 4. Ooh, the 12 of Too Fast gets slideways. He's going to stay in line though. And Bulldog's getting some help from the 11 car. Oh, off the rear deck lid. Here we see Smokefan again looking to the inside, trying to make a power move. Under 10 laps to go left in this race at Homestead. And these are your top 3 championship racers battling it out for a win at Homestead. Smokefan again, bottom line, looking to the inside. Drag race down the front stretch. He's going to do a little side draft. Beast of Asgard now. He's going to make it 3 wide as we come into turn 1. Bulldog stuck on the way of the outside in that dirty stuff. He can't get the momentum. He's going to stick it. Stay on the gas, he says. Don't lift. 4 wide. 4 wide. 3 wide. There's action all over here up front. Bulldog's going to give a little bit of nudge. Oh, he cut the 6 off, but that's just a racing incident. He kind of just got into him. Didn't know he was there. It looked like possibly accident. Didn't look like it was intentional. As the 14's getting help from his unofficial teammate of Too Fast for You in that 12. Move Bulldog to second. Smoke Fan to first. Too Fast for You to third. And Beast of Asgard to fourth. As the laps are starting to wind down with under 5 to go, or coming down to 5 to go here at Homestead. Too Fast pushing Bulldog down the front stretch. Bulldog using as much momentum as he can. He's going to try to stick it on the bottom. Smoke Fan's going to slam the door shut. Smoke Fan in the 14 drifts up high. The 47 looks down low as we come down the backstretch. It's a drag race between the 12 and the 47. And Too Fast dives it all the way down to the bottom. He's going to put that 12 Ford Mustang on the bottom groove. Smoke Fan's going to stay on the top groove. He's got help from the 6. And they're 2 by 2, 2 rows deep. And Bulldog drops all the way back to 5th. He may have used everything he had. We've got 3 laps to go left in this stage. Smoke Fan leading the 12 car. As we look back off the 14. Lap 131 in the books. Lap 132 has just begun. Double popsicle 6 in the air, this time by it's the 14, the 12, the 6, the 11, the 47. All nose to tail as we come through turn 3. Smoke Fan puts that Ford Mustang 14 machine on the bottom, moves to the second groove, comes off of turn 4, swings it way out wide. Double popsicle sticks in the air, 2 laps to go. And now Too Fast for You is going to look to the inside. He's going to try to power around the bottom. He's going to slide in front of the 14. Move the 12 to first. Smoke Fan to second. As we're trying to find him. There he is. Coming off of turn 4. Too Fast. Smoke Fan. White flag in the air. 3 Ford Mustangs, a lone Chevy and Toyota round out your top 5. Smoke Fan looks to the bottom. Too Fast is going to drift up to the middle groove. He's got help with the 6 car. Off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Too Fast is trying to hold off his Ford Mustang teammates. And there goes Bulldog, looking to the inside, through 3 and 4 for one final time. The 12 car, moving to the bottom, now shifts to the middle lane. He's going to hold him off. Can he do it as the 6 dives all the way down to the bottom? And he's going to win. Too Fast for You needed that win to lock himself into the final race, and he does it tonight in that 12 Menards Ford Mustang. What a race here at Homestead. Too Fast for You. Corey, Bulldog, Smoke Fan, Beast of Asgard is going to round out your top 5. Trans Am, Brewster, Galen, Venom, and Chiza will finish your top 10. What a heck of a race here at Homestead-Miami tonight. Can you believe the action? Slice and dicing 2, 3 wide, and these Ford Mustangs putting on a show at the end. You know, you got to feel for the 47. He had the race in the bag. He may have smoked those tires too soon. But let's take a quick moment so I can grab myself a drink and let the 12 car burn his tires down and see if we can't talk to him here in a few moments. Just like a NASCAR driver, I got to take a swig of a drink but I'm not sponsored, but it is delicious as you caught me doing it. That was a great race, and that's exactly what Too Fast needed to do. He had to win here at Miami to lock himself in. And I think we might get him. Hold on a second here. He's burning them down. There's smoke in the air. I'm sipping on an energy drink as we run up to our race winner. And Too Fast, I think you locked yourself into a championship race next week.
Oh yeah, feels good.
That's all you did. You sound very calm for a man that feels good. For winning a race here at Homestead, to lock yourself into next week to go to Las Vegas and race against Smoke Fan, Bulldog, Beast of Asgard, and yourself for a championship race to come out of Vegas as a champion. What emotions, what thoughts are going through your head after you made that final move with 2 to go on Smoke Fan?
Just trying to hold on to it. That track's a little tough.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Trying to hold on to it. Well, you won here at Miami. You're gonna go race for a championship next week at Vegas. Is there anyone you want to thank for this win tonight?
Yeah, Trans and Jay Wood mainly for all their help and practice with me.
Are those your teammates or unofficial teammates?
Unofficial.
Unofficial, so it's just the Ford camp working together to try to put you into that championship run for next week?
Pretty much.
Well, man, you put on a clinic tonight. You did what you needed to in that Menards 12 Ford Mustang. Good luck to you next week at Vegas. You might walk out of there as a champion carrying the virtual hardware.
That would be very nice.
Well, go celebrate with your unofficial teammates. I'm going to see if I can't catch the man, the myth, the eNASCAR Heat Pro League Season 1 champion, Smoke Fan. You got a copy.
Yes, sir, brother.
So you're going to go to Vegas next week to race for a championship. You almost slipped back in the points there a little bit, but you found a way to put that Ford Mustang up front to finish second behind the 12. What's going through your mind heading into next week?
I'm just glad we finally had some speed at a mile and a half tonight. We've been struggling there, and we showed up with some speed tonight, so hopefully that'll carry into next week.
Hey, it's Vegas. It's fast. It's 2 wide, 3 wide action. Tricky corners at those mile and a halves. Some people call them cookie cutters. But I can't wait to call the action. Good luck to you. And who do you want to thank for this second place finish?
I actually finished 4th.
Oh, you finished 4th?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Corey finished 2nd, and Bulldog finished 3rd.
Oh, well, get out of my booth. I'm going to go talk to Bulldog. Good race, though, Smoke Fan. Bulldog, I see you there. I see you. So, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I reckon we do.
So you ran out of fuel in stage 1. Talk us through that.
Since we're resetting the points, I really didn't think much of it. I was going to push her out there till she ran out, and if she didn't, it's okay. If not, it's whatever.
All right, now walk us through that final pit stop. You pitted a lap early than everyone else. And did you just burn the tires out when they caught you, or what happened?
No, that's how much that lap mattered. I mean, we was able to hang on there to them. If we'd had that lap, we'd really been able to do something there towards the end. But glad we could walk away with it 3rd. But I mean, it is what it is. We was able to hang on out there for a little bit. I wish they wouldn't have caught me, but.
Hey, you put on a heck of a clinic, though, up front. I was watching you here in the booth, and what I was really watching is you would throw that car all the way to the bottom to middle to low groove, and then off exit later in those runs, you started to let her swing wide out on exit, putting yourself almost to that outside wall. Was the momentum that strong on the high lane coming off the corners tonight?
Yeah, it really was. You know, I know a lot of people don't like to run that bottom. I always really like it, and I like to be as close to that bottom as possible. A lot of the time, I like to rip the high line some, but especially here in a lot of these mile and a halves, you got to be on that bottom or you're going backwards. I mean, it's that momentum was big, and I saw racing early with Smoke. You know, he would kill me on that high line. He couldn't pass if you didn't go up, pull up, block that high line. So I figured, you know, might as well pull the momentum, get the run off the bottom, and get it. But I mean, that was a great race.
Well, you locked yourself into the championship race. You're going to be racing for a championship next week in Vegas. Is there anyone you want to thank for this 3rd place finish before we head out tonight?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to thank my spotter right here in the background, my mama. And big shout out to Dave Ferguson and his wife Michelle, as it's her birthday tonight. So thank you, Dave, and happy birthday to Michelle
There you go.
and all the guys in Outlaw.
There you go. He's going to be racing for a championship next week at Las Vegas. Be here on YouTube, Outlaw Nation, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where the boys of Outlaw, Smoke Fan, sorry, I just blanked. Smoke Fan, Bulldog, we just got done talking to him. Beast of Asgard and Too Fast for You will be racing for a championship in this season. As always, for everyone in the booth, for everyone in the chat, I'm Zane the Bearded One. We'll catch you next time. Kisses, hugs, belly rubs. I'll see you.